Hey y'all, it's another Getting Real with Ashleydawn, and I want to ask you a question. And you may be thinking, Ashleydawn, really? You want to ask us a question? What question do you have? And my question for you would be, do you do it? Do you do it? And you may be thinking, what in the world are you talking about? Do you do it? You want your friend to support you. Do you support them? You want your friend to show up at your event. Do you show up at theirs? You want your friend to remember your birthday. Do you remember theirs? You want your friend to invite you out to do something. Do you invite them out to do something? You want your friend to insert thing here. Ask yourself, do you do that thing for them? If the answer is no, then you have no right to ask them, to want them, to desire them to do it for you. You have no right, because you yourself aren't willing to do for them what you want them to do for you. I was talking to my friend Savannah and my friend Marcella, and they were just really encouraging me today. They took time out of their day to encourage me, to just say nice things to me, and it would be very easy for me to take that for granted. But it goes both ways. I reach out to them. I ask them how they're doing. Now, do I have friends that literally never call me, never text me, never ask me what I'm doing? Yeah, I do. And do they get upset when I don't do it for them? Yeah, I do. Can I just be real? I have friends that get mad that I don't drive across country or jump on a plane across country to come see them when they haven't done it for me once. But I have other friends that have done it for me several times and have never asked anything of me that they themselves have not done for me. My friend Nicole literally flew down from Manhattan to have dinner with me, drove down from Sarasota to have dinner with me, to come spoil me on her birthday. Like, I have literally the greatest friends in the world that bend over backwards for me every day. I got coffee for my friend who's in quarantine, and when I showed up with coffee to leave it at her doorstep, she had flowers waiting for me to show me that she loved me, to show me that she was thinking of me. Like, I literally have the world's best friends ever, hands down. I win always. But it's so frustrating to me, because then I have those people in my life that'll comment on my Facebook and, I want to do that with you. Well, I want to go there with you. Well, why don't you do that with me? And it's like, are you doing it? You can't get mad at somebody for doing something that you're not doing. Like, if you're not willing to go out of your way for me, do not expect me to go out of my way for you. If you don't remember my birthday, do not expect me to always remember yours and to always send you stuff and always do stuff with you. Be willing to put as much into the friendship as you want to come out of the friendship. Listen, it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. You want someone to come visit you, go visit them. You want somebody to call you, go call them. You want somebody to text you, text them. You want somebody to support you, support them. It goes both ways. Are you doing it? If you are not doing it, you cannot expect anybody else to do it for you if you're not doing it for them. Sometimes, rarely, you will have people that'll do super kind, wonderful, awesome things for you. But they're doing it because they want to, not because you're expecting them to. If you're not doing it, you have no right to ask them to do it for you. You don't. Say what you want. I really don't care. You don't got a right to tell them that they need to do something that you ain't going to do for them. Point blank, you don't. If you want somebody to support you and to support your business, and maybe you just started a new small business and you want them to show up and you want them to buy stuff from your business all the time, ask yourself when the last time it was that you bought something from their business. When the last time it was that you did something for them. I do have some friends in my life. I love them, but they never do nothing for me. I show up all the time. I drive. I pick them up all the time, and they never do anything for me. But they'll be the first ones to say, well, you went to dinner with this other person. I did. And guess what? That other person paid for my dinner. Do you want to pay for my dinner? Okay then. So don't get mad when you see me going out and doing things with other people that you yourself would not do. I have friends that get mad. Well, why did you go parasailing with your other friend? You don't go parasailing. Why are you getting mad that I'm going and doing something with my other friend when you yourself do not do it? You got to take your expectations off people, especially if you don't have those same expectations of yourself. You can't expect other people to do it. That's not right. That's not fair. When you want somebody to do something for you that you wouldn't do for them. For instance, you want someone to give you a foot rub, but you've never rubbed their feet. You want someone to wash your car, but you've never washed theirs. You want someone to help you pay your bills, but you've never helped them pay theirs. You want someone to go out of their way and make you a birthday party. Have you gone out of your way and made them a birthday party? You want someone to cook dinner for you. Have you cooked dinner for them? It goes both ways. If you're not going to do it for them, do not expect them to do it for you. Sometimes they will, out of the kindness of their heart. They'll do super nice things, super sweet things, and that's awesome. That's wonderful. But they're doing it because they want to, not because you are putting some like expectation or requirement on it for them. We got to get out of this mindset that we manipulate people into doing what we want them to do, or we get mad at them if they don't do what we do, or we give them ultimatums and we're like, you got to do this, you got to rub my feet, you got to rub my back, you got to do this, you got to spend the night at my house. No. If somebody doesn't want to do something, you shouldn't want them to do it to begin with. Listen, if you don't want to get me a gift, don't. I would rather you not get me a gift than you to get one when you don't want to. You don't want to hang out with me? Good, don't. I would rather you not hang out with me than you hang out with me because you're being forced to, not because you want to. Do you understand what I mean? Would you do it? If you're not willing to do it, you cannot expect the other person to do it for you. You can't. We need to get out of the mindset of what are they doing for me and think of what are you doing for them. I have this one friend that always asks me for stuff. Literally, like every text message is another ask. They're asking me to do something for them. They're asking me to go somewhere for them. They're asking me to do this. They're asking me to do that. They never message me just to say, hey, could I do anything for you? Is there anything that I could do for you? They don't never go out of their way and just surprise me with a blessing or surprise me with doing something nice. But all the time they want me to do stuff for them. Here is the dang deal. If you ain't gonna do it for me, don't expect me to do it for you. And if somebody else isn't gonna get it from you, don't expect to get it from them. Point blank. You give what you get. If you ain't wanting to give it, don't be mad if you ain't getting it. That is my encouragement for the day. If you want somebody to do something for you, you need to be doing it for them. You need to be doing it for them. And if you're not, then you need to stop expecting people to do so much for you. You got 2 hands, you got 2 feet, maybe you don't got 2 feet, maybe you don't got 2 hands, but you can do it for yourself. Do not put all the responsibility and all the weight of making you happy on the shoulders of somebody else. It's not their job to make you happy. It's your job to make you happy. So if you're not happy, maybe you need to ask yourself why. And maybe you need to ask yourself what you can do to help you be happy, and stop putting the blame and stop, pointing fingers at everybody else and wanting them to do things for you and wanting them to make you happy. Your life is your own. Do the work for yourself before you're asking other people to do it for you. That's my encouragement. I hope it encouraged you. I know I've been trying to do like little videos just to encourage. I'm a little sleepy. I've been trying to do little videos just to encourage you, like if you're getting ready in the morning, or if you don't have time to necessarily watch like a 30-minute thing, that it's just like a little clip that you can laugh at and be like, Ashleydawn is crazy. Or just be like, you know what, I'm not that different. My problems are not that different. I am not alone in my problems. I'm not alone in my struggles. And those are really what my Gettin Reels are about. I want you to feel less alone, less weird, and to say, oh, Ashleydawn is struggling too. Ashleydawn is working things through too. Ashleydawn is trusting God for things too. Like, the only difference between me and somebody that doesn't know the Lord is that I have hope. from the Lord. And so I try to share that hope with everybody on my Gettin Reels, but I never want it to look like, well, I got Jesus, so I don't have problems. No, actually, you have problems just like everybody else. You just have somebody to help you with your problems and to take that stress away and to take the frustration away and to give you peace that passes all understanding. You don't have to go through it alone. That's the difference. I still got problems. Trust me, I got a lot of them. For instance, my eyebrows are crooked. Do you see that? Well, they were. Now they're not. They were crooked. Anyway, we all got drama. We all got stress. We all got things we don't like. Nobody has arrived this side of heaven. If they arrived, they'd be in heaven. But everybody goes through struggles. Everybody goes through junk. The only difference is I have Jesus helping me with my junk. Do you have Jesus helping you with yours? Because I promise you, your junk is a lot heavier if you have to carry it on your own. My junk ain't that heavy because I don't carry most of it. Jesus carries most of it for me, and I just kind of walk beside him. If you're going through life and you got a bunch of junk and it's real heavy, maybe ask Jesus to help you with it. And here's another thing. Stop asking people. This is like the meat and potatoes of this message. Stop asking people to do for you what only God can do for you. Stop looking to people to be your salvation, to be your identity, when only God can be that. Stop putting expectations on people that only God can really fulfill. That's a word. Oh, that's a word. And I just yelled. And if you were like in a public place, listen to this. Congratulations. Anyway, you are seen, you are celebrated, you are so very loved. And if you got junk, ask Jesus to help you carry it. Your friends will help you carry it, but don't be like expecting them to carry your junk. It ain't their junk to carry. If they're nice enough to help you along, like, thank them for it, but don't expect things of others that you wouldn't do for them, and don't expect other people to do stuff for you that you wouldn't do for you. It's your life. Do it for yourself. Okay? Love you. I'll catch you in the next one.